Good evening everyone. How are you all? Hello gamers. Welcome to week 2 of the Vanguard Premier League. So, we finished week 1 and it wasn't smoothly perfect, I'll admit. We had a few stumbles, a few teething issues. I was hoping it'd be a lot better after season 1, but I guess I just wasn't counting on how much it grew, basically. Like, there was so much more to deal with this time around than there was last season. So, but we learned, we improve, we continue. It's fine. It's fine. We got there in the end. That's what really matters. Right. But yeah, first of all, I think I want to go over the week 1 like results and all that, and like we've got loads of recordings this time, which is excellent. Love to see it. However, I know for a fact that I'm gonna forget, because the way it works is I have a duplicate dummy sheet that I put all like the next week's like rosters into. That way I don't lose them. Like, that way, you know, the week just before stream starts, I'm not like going through 24 channels, like writing down names, blah blah blah. So as soon as I get rosters from captains, I put them in like this sort of staging sheet. And then what I do is I copy them all. I copy the entire page and paste it into the main one. And I've got it copied right now, but I'm worried I'm going to forget. So I think we should just... let's at least announce week 2 pairings first. Actually, hang on a minute. No. I really want to go over week 1 before I go to week 2. Okay, let me do this. Give me a second. I should have planned this a little bit better, but I got home a bit late. Okay. I've reset my staging sheet. Okay, which means that... yeah, so now we can do week 1 reviews, and then I can just recopy and paste week 2. I just need to remember to do that. Speaking of forgetting and remembering to do things, I realized this morning that I forgot to export the VODs for the last, like, for the opening ceremony, week 1 pairings, and live, like, was it Tuesday? Whatever day it was, we did, like, random stream of live games. I forgot to upload all of this to YouTube, so that is happening literally as we speak. And then I'll publish, like, 1 a day for the next few days. So anyone who is subscribed to us on YouTube, apologies for the spam on your inbox. And then I'm going to try and make it a point to get, like, so to this Sunday, so this stream, okay, Monday is going to be opening ceremony, Tuesday is going to be, like, week 1 announcements, and then Wednesday is going to be the random live stream games. And then Saturday, I'm going to put this one up, and then from this point forwards, every Sunday stream will then be on YouTube the Saturday after. Right? I think I've explained that correctly. Drop the YouTube link. Bro, like, just scroll down on Twitch. Yeah, there's a button there. It should be everywhere. Do I have a Nightbot command? Did I set that up properly? That's a good question. Let's look at that right now. I did not. Alright. Let's fix that. Let's fix it right now. It's not like people are waiting for reviews or anything. I think that link's gonna work. Nope, that link is not gonna work. Hello? Okay, that should now work. Right, I should probably fix... See, I set up Nightbot like literally 5 minutes ago. Links are fine, taps are fine. Yeah, okay. apologies, I haven't properly set up Nightbot yet, but now this should now work. Should. Right. Anyway. Yeah, the reason I set up YouTube, the reason I set up Nightbot is because, as I said last time, one of our sponsors, TCG Matter, has set up a thing that he's giving out packs and badges and bits and pieces to everybody who watches stream, not just those who are playing. So I'll announce that at the end of the stream. We did one last week, and we're doing one this week as well. So, anyway, let's finally get to week 1 recap after enough delay. So, oh god, I forgot to zoom in. Zoom in. Alright, I can zoom in a bit more. Alright, that'll do. So, we've got so many games to go over. So, DMD takes the win over Echo's Co-Casters. WCC Light takes the win over Top Deck Sidekicks. Peel Tonkatsu ties with Stars Gate. Team Base Rarity takes the win over Phantasma. April's Analyst takes the win over Crow's Nest. ISS beats Forge Freaks. Poggy Pals and the Owl Coop tied. Terra Poison Piplup beats the Starkiller Rogues. Morgan's High Rollers beats the Mad Hatters. Bind Zone Bozos takes the win over the Neighbours. Chronofan Content Committee takes the win over Deckflare's Rebirths. And Purgatory Knights takes the win over the Dual Bots. And it's quite interesting because for those of you who've been paying attention like over the last few days, after like the first few games, a lot of teams were like really far in the lead. Like we're talking like 3-0s, 4-0 leads. And some of them like did win out in the end, but a lot of teams really clawed it back. I was kind of scared that we'd see like an 8-0 week in the first week, which would have been crazy. But yeah, it's surprisingly even games, a lot of back and forth, which is great to see. So the games we've highlighted for this week have been the Captain Showdown of Nate versus April. We've got Matt versus Gwen, Cook City. And then we've got Blastblade Exceed versus Kuroneko. And I don't know if I have the VOD for that yet, because I think Will is still at NAIC? Maybe? Unless he sent it to me, like, through email, but it's not in Discord. Let me quickly check the email. A lot of people have emailed in VODs, which is great. So, worst case scenario... Worst case scenario, we'll figure something out. Or do something else, I don't know. We'll see. I do not have the VOD. Rippers. Match versus Matt went crazy. Alright, you know what? Let's start with that, shall we? Let me pause the music. Find that VOD. I know you posted it in your channel. There's just so many channels to go through now. I need to find it. Where is... There's your team. Oh, Trezev has the VOD. I need to ask him for it. Gwen v Matt VOD, please. Oh, there you go. Perfect timing. Right, let's go. Oh, it's... Hang on. Okay. Let me... where's duplicate? Copy. Why can't I paste the ref duplicate? Copy. Hello? Paste duplicate, please? Okay, never mind. Alright, we'll do it manually. Transform. Reset. What is... Oh, right, that's why. There we go. Why is that still not it? What else is... Oh, okay. I figured out what I've done. My OBS is being dumb. Close that one. And that should be this one. Reset. There we go. We figured it out in the end. Technology. Alright. Screw it. I'll just full screen it. There we go. Just skip forward a bit just so you get all the setup.
Okay.
Actually, I should probably use the others. I should use the other thing for this, shouldn't I? Oh, choose the right video. That kinda works. Just need to rotate this. Alright. Okay. 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 There we go. We got it. We got it. Whew.
Yeah.
So, looks like Matt on the left, Gwen on the right.
Okay.
The audio is really low. I don't know if I can do anything about that.
I watched the game, but how did that go?
I don't think I can do anything about that.
He crit on first Vanguard turn, and he went first. But our guy, yeah, our guy double healed the first swing and then PG'd the second, so it like wasn't the end of the world, but that did happen.
Mm.
And then yeah, it was just like close after that.
Nice.
Everyone was hitting a good amount of triggers for the most part.
Stuff up.
Skip forward just
Yeah.
a little bit.
I got a 9.
Ooh, sorry, that went off screen. Let me just re-roll that. So this was a 2, and then... Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah. 7.
I want to see what they're playing.
Imagine you're on Burks, so that's fucking scary. I said back 4.
Okay.
I see a Laminia at the bottom of his deck. So it's something Dark Statesy. I could just look up in the sheet, but that's lame. Alright, see you in a bit, Trey. Thanks for coming. Thanks for the link.
Alright.
Stand up Vanguard.
Stand up. Vanguard.
Oh!
Air, Archite, or Bat?
Drop a 10.
Mhm.
Discard Savol?
Oh, nope.
Scorpius, pass.
Oh, right. Gwen's playing Leverdress Mask. Now I remember.
I will ditch... sorry, what? Red up. 3, and then I'll do the search first.
Yeah, and I think Matt's playing Bat. Yeah, so it's Bat versus Mag Mask.
Surely.
Alright, so I'll just do a half cut, right?
Yeah, just half cut.
Okay, sure. Alright, and then I'll draw one from the start.
For those of you who haven't already seen...
So 4, 5.
Let me link Gwen's content. Let me do him a solid. This is by far the coolest deck profile you'll have ever seen. It is Levedras Feet Mag Mask.
Try to win this one.
Hella cool.
I hear it. Okay. Yeah, then half cut. Alright, and then yep, then I'll use this. Put the Saboard in. And then I'll just swing 8 at your Vanguard.
No god.
Alright, check. No triggers.
Damage 12.
Alright, cool. Here we go.
Draw. Energy charge 3.
Mhm.
I can ride without discard, so ride Manta Scythe.
Why does Skibidi Toilet keep popping up?
Call
Because
Kalani.
Prezov keeps opening the Discord chat, and someone posted it earlier.
I'm gonna call this, thinking on placements.
I'll be honest, I don't know a lot of the Magnolia cards, so a lot of, there's only so much I can commentate here.
Gets +5. Limited, by the way.
All I know is the basic about this deck is that a lot of the Levedras pieces aren't Levedras named at all. They don't need you to have Levedras Vanguard, they just need to be on an Infinity Eyes token. So you ride Levedras, make your markers, Infinity Eyes markers, set up your crazy pieces, and then re-ride into Magnolia Mask, and then just style on your opponent from there.
Up front.
Swing for 10.
Go ahead.
Check. No trigger.
But he's not going for the damage and I play.
There you go. Stand, draw.
He's gonna give Matt some CD to do scrap jumbo things with.
Right up.
The jumbo is visible as well.
Second first. 4, 5. I'll go ahead and grab this. And then the grade 2 skill.
Is this live? No, we're watching recordings.
Wait, so just put this here so you can see.
Yep.
That said, I'm not against having a few live games if people are down for it.
Then cut.
As soon as I update the spreadsheet with week 2 pairings, I will say if anyone wants to play live right now, let me know. I guess that's the argument to doing the week 2 pairings before we do week 1 review.
Damn.
I'm still figuring it out. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Right, then cut. I will drop this, put this, and then the second one I will put the Jumbo Squasher. And then Battle Phase, I'll just swing 10 to your Vanguard. Sorry, no good?
Yeah, no god.
Okay, cool.
Oh, not swing at the rear.
Oh.
LOL! Funny card.
Yes, I mean at least it's now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll take 2.
Okay, draw.
Yeah, at least it's not on a jumbo turn or the Elegma turn where he's restanding with 100 mil multiple times.
And draw. Discard Deputy Wealth. Right, I'll energy charge 3, but then blast 3 for Manta Scythe.
Sure.
So top 5, I'll add a grade 3 or less to hand.
It's quite funny if you think about the weakest Eldo Breath versus the strongest Galamageld. Or the strongest whatever the Keta one is called. But yeah, Matt is pretty well set up. Quite a few cards in hand. We haven't seen the Mo Flash yet, I think. I haven't been paying attention to his top 5 of the Torrential Energies, but if he's got the Mo Flash, we're good to go.
Okay.
So it's all up to see how Gwen survives and what he can do on the crackback.
Oh, I need to take cards for you to use as markers. Hang on.
Depth Eoleth. I'm assuming Depth is the Mask Searcher? I don't know the names at all.
Phase? Yeah, we'll do Levy Skill. Yeah. Your side, just any of your front rows. Doesn't seem like it matters at the moment. For me, where do I want to put this? Put it back
Does-
here.
It's been a Mask doesn't need you to actually like
Um,
write correctly, right? Like you can put Mag Mask over Lever Dress, right? It's been a while since I've actually read Masks. Just referencing my Gandiva just to make sure.
Okay, actually, yeah, put that. Oh, I guess.
Yeah, okay. You can go Mag Mask over Lever Dress. Cool, right? Can you not?
Yes, yeah. Sure.
Right, no, the Master is going to be written from a grade 3 with X in its name. Okay.
Sorry, just to be clear.
So you have to write from Lever Dress onto a regular Magnolia and then mask up afterwards.
Yeah,
right.
yeah, so that spot next to your deck would be this column, right?
Yeah, okay, because my video is flipped as well, so yeah, okay, but
Yeah,
sure, yeah. Okay, cool,
Okay.
yep.
Yeah.
That works.
So I think it looks correct on our view. Like they're in the right columns.
Then
I think so.
move back.
Mhm.
Call Enotagasta, EB3. I'll look at top 2.
Mhm.
This hand this to bottom.
Okay.
You still get Persona, yeah, because he'll be on grade 3 versus grade 3.
Already.
Wow.
5k to Ano.
Reboard is nice.
2 soul. Yeah, we can get away with this.
And then Divine Skill straight away, I guess.
Okay, cool. Battle.
No Divine Skill. Okay.
21 ban.
How big are the sides right now? So the Elenia is base, right? And then the other side
Yeah.
is...
Oh, it's because you're putting to Vanguard's great. Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
right. You can't Divine Skill. That's a shame.
Let's check draw trigger.
Ooh.
23. That on the move will be 18, 23, 30.
There's no way of like.
Power Ano.
Sure.
And I'll
Oh right, yeah, because you can do it on the guy and then move on to the
second
marker.
flexible.
Sure.
Okay, damage.
So 1 damage.
No defensive. Okay.
Scroll skill. Still blessed.
Guess we're just giving
Plus
Bat all the damage to do crazy shit with.
33 van, and then other side's the same.
Yeah, I will take one more. No triggers.
Okay.
Okay. So you have 10 in hand?
I have 9.
9.
3 air counter blast. We'll go up to 9 energy, so that will be 3 jumbo activations. We're just going for it. All right.
Use 25 to guard. Yeah, no triggers. Unlucky. Just go.
Okay, pass turn.
Alright,
Squirrel's the key piece here. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, there's one of the grade 2 researchers. Does he have a second?
Sure, I will ditch a crit and go up. And then bat skill.
If I die, I die. Real.
I hear people just like leaving the call. They're like, bat skill? No, I'm not watching that.
Nope.
I will.
Fucking playable.
Sees 2 Mo Flash in the top 5 as well. Brutal. Bro, I have never seen anyone put more than 2 orders with Bats on ride, ever. That, like, Bats on ride is the most fraudulent garbage ever printed. Like, people
I
joke.
feel bad, but it's bad. I
Yeah,
can't feel bad
exactly.
about that.
People joke about, like, Prism Rosa, V Rosa being counterblast on shuffle your deck. No, bro, Bat is on ride, shuffle your deck.
Let me see. I did before.
Alright, he has the Mo Flash anyway, so he should be fine.
Yeah, so I'll pop the Moon Flash. So I'll review 1, 2, 3, 5. So there's 3 difference and then 5 total.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Only 5.
Then I
Just wondering, is there a world? Because he has 2 researchers, and he's got Penguin in there and a Savoyard. Do you like? I'm thinking, does he activate the first Savoyard Soul Blast 2 just to add and dump Penguin? Because then, like, he digs for another order. He's revealing the third torrential with Mo Flash anyway. So I think there's also a world where, like, you do that. Maybe fish for like a 6th order, set like the 3rd torrential, and then with the other 2 torrentials, use one to put the other Savoyard into the order zone, and then use the second one to like either recycle Penguin or add the Jumbo Scratcher you need. Something along those lines, maybe. Spoiler has another Mo Flash. Oh, okay, he's just built different, I guess. Sure.
draw 1 from the Tecton first. Sorry, the Mo Flash, and then.
Oh right, I literally just saw him draw it off the Mo Flash.
This draw 1.
Yep.
Then dock, draw 1. Alright, then
I mean, like, I think the argument is if you're going to like Penguin before, like, so he had no idea he was going to draw the second Mo Flash. That's why I can get behind like sending all of them and not just 3. But I think if you were going to set all of them, you should definitely fish with Tectien, right? Just to get the 6th one in, maybe. Because I guess there's also the argument that if you do have 6, like 3/3, then the argument becomes: do you play for like fishing for the double Mo? Actually, no, he doesn't need to fish for the double Mo Flash, right? Because he knows he's putting in a 3rd torrential, so he can always just torrential the Mo Flash back and then get the second Mo Flash from the Tectien. It's not the Tectien, the Savoyard. The only downside then is he needs to somehow Savoyard again to get this Jumbo Scratcher out of the order zone. That's like the only risk he's taking, I think. Yeah, like, it's like, obviously we can talk about like, oh, what if forever, and I think this is okay. To be fair, hear me out. Hot take. I know we all hate Bat. I know, like, it's unhealthy and bad for the game and all this, but I do think this sort of like, do you do it this way? Do you do it that way? I think is always an interesting discussion. If nothing else, like, it might be a nightmare to play as, it might be a nightmare to play against, it might be awful in every single way, but I do enjoy talking about like, oh, you could do this way, you could do that way. That's my only defense. Just saying.
I will do the first torrential for 5. Alright, I'll get Tecton, I'll trash the Mo Flash.
Dumps the 3rd Mo Flash anyway, because he can.
Okay, we need to speed through this. Alright, so cut. And then
Wow.
plus blue. 5.
Damn. April basically hit me with the nerd emoji. Yo, promo though. He can keep going.
What's that card you just called Do? I don't think I've seen it.
So this is the new promo, the June promo. This is the Japanese one. So, but basically, what it does is hang on.
If you have an order in your order zone, it's +5k shield.
I opened one at locals the other week, and I don't know where I put it.
You can bind it, and you can choose an order and put it to hand. And if his Vanguard is from drop to hand, and if his Vanguard is Elaglema, he can put a order from hand to order zone.
Okay, sure. This deck needed more help. Okay, got it.
If anything, it's like a one-off. Most of the
I think it also gains 5k shield.
Then I'll set the second.
Right?
4, 5, yeah. Whiffs. Not calling.
Okay.
Alright, cut.
So he's got 3, 4, 5. He's only got 6 names at the moment, which is... It's only like a lot of one-offs, so his order zone does not look crazy.
I'll go ahead.
Does he have the fucking 4th Mo Flash in his hand? Huh? Huh?
Over the pole police.
Okay.
So last 2. I will trash. I'll grab. Actually.
No way he already has a penguin to drop. No way he already has a penguin to drop. I mean, yeah, adding Jumbo is safe.
A Mo Flash.
Trashes the 3rd Mo Flash. He's just that good. Yeah, he's literally seen all 4 Mo Flash. What?
Yeah, exactly. Do this. I can do like one more. No.
So, 1 order to put the Savoyard in. But he doesn't have enough soul to pull it out again, right? No, he has a Savoyard in hand. Oh my goodness. So call the Savoyard from hand. Add and dump the penguin.
No, you're good.
I think this has to be here, and then I'll call a Savoyard to the side.
I mean, yeah, like, he's got that, so yeah.
Trash the penguin, then call penguin skill. Oh.
What is going on in this game?
All good.
Grab this.
Finds another hollowing.
Okay.
Yeah, if he had a way to get 1 more soul, he could first torrential to put in the penguin, second torrential to put in the Savoyard. Savoyard out in and out the Penguin.
Whoa.
and then something.
Let me see.
Yeah, he's revealing his hand quite a bit, but that's the risk with remote. Like, for some people, like the camera angle's really awkward, which I respect.
Right, I don't have. Okay, but I can just.
I mean, from where I'm sitting here, what this looks like to me, I think his camera is like on his POV that way, rather than like what I have, where it's like coming at me.
I'll call the scruncher on the side, and then I will. I'll use one of the torrentials to put the pole pollute, and then I'll trigger that.
Yep.
There's no orders in trash, but I can just set one from my hand.
Mm-hmm. So he doesn't have enough orders for the other Mo Flash.
And set the dock again. Draw one.
I don't know if was there any potential way to get sold in the main phase here, like to do the Savoyard Tectium play? I don't think so, right?
It looks like, yeah.
Wait, he had a fucking Tectium in hand.
Like I said, this deck doesn't do anything with me. All right, I'll just call this way.
Okay, so he didn't have a third order. There wasn't. I guess. Is there any other way to discard that Tectium in his hand in the main phase? I don't think so, right? Do we see me for Doc? No, the Doc went in from the new promo. Was there any other way he could have extended here? I don't think so, right? Wait, he doesn't even wait. 1, 2, 3. He doesn't even have 5 names. Torrential, Howling, Doc, Blue Lab. He can't even restand Vanguard. Meteor with Soul Charge, yeah, I mean, like, I only am down to 2 Meteors, because, like, it's only good when it comes in off of Vanguard skill. But I guess in this case, the argument is the Soul Charge would have been really relevant, so I'll admit that I stand corrected, but yeah.
I'll swing this side first, then scruncher skill. Last one, NG +3.
What's the exact wording of scrunch? What's the exact wording? Is it not called Jumbo Scrusher? Sure, your order's in a 3. So if he restands it, he still can get the second crit 10k.
Draw one.
But yeah, God.
And 1 crit.
That's really rough. The fact that he can't restand Vanguard is brutal.
One of the parts on if you have 5 more different named, or is it just 3?
So yeah, no Vanguard restand.
Parts? 5 or more different names?
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I don't get the crit. You're right.
Okay, cool.
Is the crit as what? Oh shit! It doesn't even get the crit. Oh my god.
So on
Gwen,
names, Glemma,
bro, with all due respect, this game is not back and forth. This game is bat floundering. Like, this game is just bat floundering, bro. Like,
Yes, that's right.
with all due respect.
It doesn't give power, right?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Only gives power to itself.
You said something else. What did you say it was? You said this game was something. Okay, you said it was funny, sure. I mean...
So this was... How much? 35?
It's funny
30...
in the sense that it's coughing baby versus coughing baby.
Got it. Cool.
If you find that sort of stuff funny, I guess.
Other side's currently 23. Vanguard's just 13. Oh, I can be boosted, so it'll be 23.
Does the Legma at least still... What's the wording on Legma? You put 3 back. Regard standard. That's it. That's it. Alright, cool.
Yeah. No god this. Damage Comnet.
Okay. Swing with Vanguard.
And no more funny Elder Breath.
Mess with this, RPG. Discard the Dragon Tree Bowl.
Sure. Cards in hand?
7?
Okay.
Too many.
Drive check. First crit.
So Jumbo is currently 20. Savoyard Column is currently 30. No. 23, but with the Infinity Eyes. 33 goes down to 13. Pretty sure it's all Jumbo here.
Give all effects to the Savoyard.
No!
Right, second check. Front.
Oh.
Because then this Jumbo would have been 40k, no Infinity Eyes, threat lethal. Oof.
See, hang on.
I think, yeah, the fact that the Infinity Eyes marker is there, it's just, it plays so hard into it that you just, like, even with that front, like, that's still a what? 35, 43 goes down to 33k. Like, 33k with a crit is still so guardable, whereas 40k is a little bit hot, like, it's like 40k is basically asking for 2 triggers at that point. So, yeah, it's, like, to me, as soon as, like, in this particular matchup, if you put a marker on that one of the columns, I basically just write off that column.
Correct. Potentially 8 on that marker.
True.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, I'll go for it. So 1, 2, 3. So these 3.
Yep.
Yeah, it would have been better to just all Jumbo and then resound the Jumbo and then go for it. Like, rip the cards out of his hand, deny the Infinity Eyes draw. Because now if you... if you're going to put the triggers on the Savoyard, I wouldn't have restood the Jumbo. Because now, like, if you attack with the Jumbo, he's just going to no-guard it, go to 5.
I had to use the skill first. Yeah.
Which is...
Swing with Savoyard first. So this is plus 25.
So yeah, he just gets the free draw off the marker.
35, 35,
43. Yeah, there's no reason not to pop the marker here, right?
Yeah. Has the crit also.
Yeah.
This is the crit,
yeah, I'll pop the marker on it. So now it's 33 and I'll draw. 28, 38.
Sure. Then I'll go ahead and swing with the
Probably at the Alania? Yeah. Maybe the Noto? Maybe the Notogaster, actually. There's 0 point swing in Vanguard. But you might as well swing. Like, you put back the orders to restand. Right? Like, if he was sure he wanted to restand the Jumbo Scrusher, like, there's 0 reason not to put the crit on it. Because it would have been, like, two crits, or crit heal. 2 15s, basically, to guard, but...
I'll use the skill as well. Not the Elenia, the other one.
This one?
Yeah, Notogaster, yeah. Actually, yeah, Jumbo would have been 50!
He can go.
50 with the crit.
And your go.
Yeah, that would have been way better. Yeah, I completely forgot he could have used Jumbo again.
Ooh.
And I think now he dies.
He hit front crit. Cards in hand?
I have 8.
8. Okay.
Is there an argument
There's like
to like not masking up here? Just stay on Levy?
And then there's the stable play. I'm trying to think which to go for.
Let me see if I can guess. I think the risky play. Is to try to mask up, and the stable play is to just sit on Levidras, farm markers, and just pressure that way. You don't have Mag Mask. The argument, though, he's bricked. Like, he's fumbled.
The risky play would be so funny, though.
Like, do you lose anything going for the risky play?
Because we do...
Mag and depth? Right, so you ride Mag, search for the mask, play the mask, and hope you hit mask, right? I think it's fine.
Decent odds.
Yeah, you might actually kill me this turn, to be honest. Yeah.
Oh.
Like,
I don't know.
yeah, he hasn't done anything.
Oh.
He needs Persona Eye to even try again.
My risky play is riding Magnolia and trying to find Mask. That's my risky play.
Holy.
Oh, we only have 2 Mask in deck.
But the stable play is just stay on Levy Dross and Divine Skill. That's what I'm at.
Yeah.
I mean, Divine Skill's really strong. You give your Vanguard a crit and he's on 4.
Yeah. I think with my current hand state, I have to stay on Levy. Might be slightly too risky for that.
I'm guessing the base... Yeah, if you write the base mag,
yeah,
not
no
much
problem.
else happens.
We'll do,
Wait,
Levy Skill? And
does Elder have to come off a mag as well? It doesn't. No, Elder does not have to come off a Magnolia. Can you mask over Elder? I don't think so, right? I think mask specifically says grade 3s, right? Can only be run from a grade 3. Duh!
So put a marker on both of your front row. And I'll play 2 on my board. Vanguard gains 10k in a crit. How do I want to place this? I can't squirrel here.
I guess this deck gets buffed once you get the new Magnolia.
So I could do that.
Because then you can ride into mag and still play the game. That's pretty sick, actually.
Put my markers like that.
You can hard ride Elder over Levy, yeah.
Move up some roll.
It just means that you have to, like, manually commit a Magnolia onto the board, which is...
Call NO EB3, top 2. Ooh. This to hand, this to top.
Uh-oh.
That doesn't sound good.
He gets plus 10. Call another Savol. For these sick Magnolia Persona rides I'm doing. Yeah. Okay, bow phase. 31 2 crit van.
Oh, a squirrel moved because it's... Oh, no, squirrel! I think he's still dead. Like, you have... Because there's no way... Does Matt play... I don't know if Matt's playing PGs in his build, but the best he has to go is, like, 2 past this and then try and guard the other 3 lines.
2 to pass?
Yep.
This is 43.
So now you're at 6 hand?
Call? Yes, that's right.
Yeah. You can take 1 attack, hope for a defensive, but yeah.
The column with the markers can be popped again for not like plus 20, right? So
No, the markers don't pop. They just permanent plus
so
10s, right?
This is currently 18, 30. This is 28.
Okay, so the numbers aren't massive. A defensive does save his life here, but
as long as you don't check a crit. Actually.
pray for no crit, yeah.
This check's a heal.
Okay.
Yeah, that's nice.
I do heal. I'll heal out on that. 6 hand, I know.
Yeah, it's the lever that gives him plus 10, yeah. But, like, he's on Levy is the point. But as in, like, by always, I meant that they don't remove those, they're just, like, continuous as long as you're Levidrus.
4 others. I imagine you can have that. Oh, you have the Howling Moonlight Knight, too. So
Yes,
I got 3 cards.
This one, yeah.
Yeah.
2015. So... How much you guys have been through? Uno! Don't stress.
Yeah, I guess, like, base mag is so bad that if you'd ridden it in whiff, then it would have... Like, Matt might actually have lived, but...
Add that to hand.
I guess, like, the risk you take is that this turn banks on you checking a crit anyway, right? Since he's on 4.
It's like I imagine if I don't kill you and you have bat, I just die. So
I think there's no reason not to give power to this guy. Because like this is 30 on its own, this column is 28, this is just 18, so putting a trigger here means that all 3 of these attacks still hit over the defensive.
yeah.
Like I know you're thinking about going to Van just so you can hit with the crit and break through, but
you got that.
with only 6 cards in hand, and given how fake Bat Hand is,
Yeah, I have to give all Van. All Van.
no, you don't.
Second check, no trigger.
Yeah.
So these when they try to go to soul.
Yeah. Damn, I actually lose this game. That's crazy. Yeah. We'll go 18 to Crusher.
18.
Intercept, give a 5. Intercept, give the 5 in your hand. No. Hang on. Let's cheat. Okay, so his hand is Soul front, regular front. Soul front, regular front, crit. I can't tell if that's a Savoyard and then 2 orders. Backhand is a fake after combo. I mean, he whiffed triggers, so it kind of was fake. Like, you got 2 or 3 draws, but like, so yeah, we can see here, at the end of his turn, his hand was 3 soul fronts, 20k front, crit, Savoyard, and 2 orders. So, is it Persona? Oh, it is Persona. Okay, so okay. So he doesn't have 2 5ks to give for the 18 on Jumbo, but so if you had gone heal to the whatever his name is, that's a 28. That would have asked for crit intercept. 30k would have asked for the 20k front. Yeah, and then 28 would have been soul front plus jumbo intercept. Oh no, I guess he takes the 5th damage. So yeah, you're never killing him no matter what. And you leave him with Persona Ride 2 orders. Oh. I guess in hindsight, yeah, Ulta Van would have been correct in the end, but counter argument is there, knowing for a fact that if he has bat and you don't kill him, if he has a Persona Ride and you don't kill him, he probably kills you anyway. Maybe the argument is that you shouldn't have left the heal on top and you should have just dug for the crit. I know, like, chance of seeing the crit is low, but I feel like maybe that was a consideration.
18. Yeah, I got that. So.
Yeah, at this point now, he just protects the Jumbo Scrusher with all the cards.
5 hand.
Like, even 30k at the Jumbo is 20k front plus intercept. And then he still has...
Okay, cool. A little boodle?
And he still has no, the crit does... Actually, so yeah, you do guarantee kill the Jumbo here.
28
at Jumbo.
to Van.
Ugh. Because now he can just take this, fish for the defensive the Jumbo, and then hard guard whatever the last line is, I think.
Yeah, I will guard, actually.
Okay.
Hopes of defensive OT?
30 Crusher.
Maybe. Oh, he lets it go. Interesting.
Pass turn.
Alright.
And pray for... not death.
Honestly, I'm really good at whiffing this, so you might be good. 6. Persona.
Oh, shit.
Top
5. With this?
Yeah, what do you know? I whiff.
Oh my god.
Wow. There you go.
I have to be like the best bat player at this point. There's no way.
Holy shit. Well, Jeff, I wasn't playing this.
Yeah, I'll be dead.
Okay, so he's got 2 orders in hand. Can he find? Did he draw a third? He did. Okay. He top decked the research.
But I do still have the Moe Flash, so I'll just pop Moe Flash.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many we got?
Research and then 2 of these guys.
So now that's 6 different names. Cool.
Yeah. I'll draw one from the
Moe Flash. Draw from Hollow.
So I get a Shadow Army. I'll go call that here. Actually, hang on.
It should definitely be behind Vanguard. Because you also want to get the tech tier into the drop so that you can recycle the tech tier with the Savoyards. Well, I mean, yes, he has another tech tier in rotation, but yeah, the boosting the Vanguard also makes way better numbers.
Yeah.
It's got a trigger. It doesn't really matter.
All the orders, so. Did a crit.
And I saw 4 Moe Flash and drop, which is wild.
Exactly. I might actually go for a second Moe Flash.
I mean, you have enough soul.
Yeah.
So you can.
I'll do this.
Moe Flash Savoyard.
And a Savoyard.
Yeah.
I'll call the Savoyard here. I'll just call over, actually. So this has +5. So last 2.
But yeah, knowing that you had to use your orders to do that, that's like you had the critics in hand. I don't know why he didn't just guard the Jumbo Scrusher.
Trigger the Moe Flash.
But like, even if your opponent attacks it again, like that's when you're fine. Exactly 3.
Oh, it's the top one.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So set this, and then Soul Charge 1 from the
Meteor. Yep.
And then I'll go
Top 5. No way he finds the other Jumbo.
Sure.
Yeah, Tech 10 is it's a body.
Okay, no Crusher.
No Crusher.
Let's go.
5, 1, 2, 3, 4. No. It's 2 Howling, 2 Torrential, Meteor. 2 Blue Lab as well. Meteor, Dock, Eclipse, Flashbang. He can do 2 restands because it's Torrential, Howling, Blue Lab, Flashbang, Meteor, then Torrential, Blue Lab, Howling, Eclipse, Dock. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, cut.
But Gwen probably doesn't die. Not when he's got 2 Infinity Eyes markers on the front row. And no Jumbo. No Jumbo is huge.
And now I've lost track how many different names there are.
No, I'll just
do
this.
Oh yeah, and he's also got Experiment Successful. I forgot about that as well.
4,
1,
5,
2,
6.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
One,
I can do
1, 2,
yeah, I can do
3,
5
4.
and do
Yeah.
3.
So
Right?
that's 3 rear. Oh no. Oh.
Yeah, I can only do 1 Vanguard resend.
Yeah.
No, you can do 2.
Got it.
You can do 2.
Uh,
Are we going crazy?
yeah, and now I guess I'm the one that's gambling. So Persona. I'll go ahead swing with this 7 watt first. So this has no effect, so it's just 10, 20,
35.
5.
He forgot to. Okay. Pause. He's gone to battle. He has so much soul in the world. Does Blue Lab need to rest researcher specifically? I don't think so, right? It just rests 3 orders, right? Oh no, rest 3 research. Okay. So he has exactly 3 researchers to rest. So he could have used Blue Lab for a 5k, Flashbang for another 5k. So he missed out on 10k. Does it need glitter? No, not for the power. Oh, it does. It is choose one of your glitters. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, pop the marker on it. Draw.
But he still has flashbang.
25.
Like,
Got the heal.
there's a free 5k that could have gone somewhere here. Is the point as well?
So
So this is 33.
33, yeah.
How big's Tech in column right now?
The second column is 10, 20,
35?
35.
Yeah.
35 again. Cool.
It's like 5k to Van would have been really juicy here.
And Glimmer will be 33.
Because you restand at 38 and then 48.
That Savoid will be 20.
So yeah, I'm wrong about the blue lab, but I'm right about Flashbang.
Instead.
Oh yeah, I should have swapped this, but it's fine.
Yeah, that's also
Okay. Drive check first. No triggers. Second, front.
Front? Cool, but I don't think it matters.
Damage crit on Van.
Defensive is huge.
Counteracted the front.
Yeah, you did. Okay, so I'll just do 3, 4.
Not the dock.
And 5.
There we go.
5 different names.
You can go. Oh, you can go 5 again, yeah. Because you had multiples.
Yep, now he realizes.
Right, so stand these two.
Vanguard gains 10. Vanguard gains 10. He'll remember eventually, right? Just swing with the Savoyard, bro.
Sorry, I'm just gonna move this so it's easier to see.
Just swing with the Savoyard.
I'll just put this way.
There you go, he remembered.
Yeah.
Just swing with the Savoyard again. Yep, there we go.
Okay. 30. Bat. So Bat has 0 drive now, right?
Yeah, he has no drive, right? Exactly.
Okay. Haven't played in 2 months, so I'm gonna keep asking questions.
It's all good.
30. That's no drive, and that's at 43. And then the other column.
Sorry, this should
Oh
be
yeah, it has
plus
plus 10.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah, because and then
So that should be 45 now. Got it.
And yeah, if you're talking about swapping the token with the Savoyard, then on the other side, Penguin should have swapped with Savoyard as well. But, you know, we're this deep into the stumbles.
Boom, boom, boom.
I think Gwen's fine though, because I think he can still afford to take this one, fish for another defensive, and then guard the last 3 attacks. Like, last 4 attacks. Without too much difficulty. Actually, no, you guard this one, and then you take the Vanguard swing, because it's no drives, no crit. Yeah.
Right. Down swing with this as well.
Huh? No!
Pump the mucker on it.
So 5.
Because that's the biggest one. You leave that until afterwards.
38.
Alright, swing with Bat. So this is 43.
No drives. Could have been 48. 38.
Yeah, you only get 1 restand. So the thing you restand is going to be 30. Yeah. Okay. 38.
You just take this, right? He's got no drives. Or, you know, I guess you take the other...
43.
You take the restand when it's at its biggest. Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Cool. Then Bat skill.
Yep.
3, 4, 5. So
No, don't leave the dock. Leave the research. You've already boosted.
Man,
Doc draws you a card.
That's insane.
Research lets you recycle Savoyards. We're assuming the game goes to the next turn, but yeah.
Alright, cat. So I'll stand this, and this gets plus 10. I don't think it matters which one I stand.
Nah, they're both 30.
I'll stand this.
Yep.
I'll swing for 30 again.
Keep a trigger, yep. And then no got the last swing.
55 now.
To Van?
Yes.
I'll take. Damage, draw trigger.
Wow! Hits the defensive. Alright.
And then draw. And you charge 3.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a 3-card hand. Yeah, I'm gonna just go for it now. No,
Yeah, like at this point, right? At this point.
Bad Magnolia.
Uh-huh.
So I could do that. I only have 1 soul. I guarantee have it if I had 2 soul, but I do not. So best thing I could do is like that.
Yeah, this was unfortunately rough from both sides, but it happens.
Yeah, I think I'll just do this. Call Depthy Willith. Let's go. Come on, Blast. I'll make a Dragon Tree marker. I will put it on this roll, and then
2 coughing babies. Yep.
Add it to my hand. All right, Mask, pop off. You got this.
I mean.
Has this game actually been 40 minutes long? Oh my god, it's actually 40 minutes long.
I don't play heals, so.
Which is correct in bat. Yeah, no heals, no PGs. Just only play cards that kill your opponent. Please whiff.
Oh my god.
Oh wow, he hit it! Oh! Can we do 1.5? I mean, there's like 2 minutes left. There's no point. I will like...
we will now activate the...
Yeah, we'll just skip forward a bit just to...
Gives my persona to my
do the thing, yep. Do the thing.
Call over with Elenia. Elenia's skill. Counterblast, Soul Blast. I'll revive something for my drop.
Another Levator's piece.
Call over this with Depthy Willith.
Is that really your biggest body?
I had you in there.
Because you can still remove the Magnolia from your drop zone to go again, right? Do you just get another Anatogusta? I know you have one.
I don't think about this too much. Yeah, we'll do the bowl.
Makes a marker. Sure, 15, yeah.
I'll come back with a Dragon Tree marker. I'll move a Magnolia from my drop. Every time I swing from back row, I retire something. I will Soul Blast 1 to revive the Carmine in my drop because it's not Levy Dross locked. It's just 3 Infinity Ice Markers locked. So call that. I shouldn't have called you Elenia, but it's fine. Battle. 23 Van.
There's no reason. You just no guard this, right? And then you show him a crit.
Second Magnolia Mask.
Yeah.
Yep, that was the crit. Yep, cool. Alright.
That's game.
GG.
Yeah, that was, I guess, that's certainly a game to have shown as the first game of VPL. It's certainly something. Yeah, I think, like, on paper, given the slow-ish start and how much damage you gave him, I feel like in any normal situation, Bat should have blown you to high heaven. But we take what we can take. Alright, let me find the April versus Sagron game. Also, I will mention, with this recording, April's laptop, like, overheated and crashed, so we're gonna start the recording from the turn 2 of going second.
So you're swinging 9 to my van, right?
Yes, ghoul into your ghost ship.
I will go with a rampage shape.
So, yeah, the Sage had to ride Ghost Ship, which is never a good start. It looks like they both hit crest, which is cool. Oh. Hello? Sage's board is much bigger for some reason here. Yeah. They've both hit crest. So balanced game. Sagrin going second and is swinging with the empty board. They've somehow given each other 0 damage, so no column bar shenanigans.
No. Oh my god, sorry. There's a sudden thunderstorm outside and it literally just scared the crap out of me. So, drive check.
Yeah.
Skull dragon? Oh, sorry, skull dragon. I will pass
The better dragon, in fact.
Beat out big dragon.
Draw. But there's I'll swing 13 again.
We're grade 2 gaming, okay.
At the Vanguard. You know, this time I'm gonna make you have it 5k.
Oh, what's a pass?
So that's 1 pass.
Yeah.
Burn.
Yep.
Your turn.
She just didn't want it enough.
Hmm.
She didn't have enough passion. Do you ride up here? I don't think so, right?
I will call a parting shade behind dragon.
Yeah, there we go.
I will swing in 17,000.
We are grade 2 gaming. Oh wait, no. Nate does have damage. He just hasn't seen Columbard.
Drive check.
Yep.
Parting. Frankie.
No trigger.
What's in your drop zone currently?
I have 2 Tommies and a Frankie. 2 D Tommies specifically.
D Tommy himself.
So many Tommies.
My turn?
Yep.
I think now Sage can afford to ride up, right? Now that she has Counterblast.
I'll swing 13 again.
No, never mind. No one has a Columbard still. No one can play the game.
Sure, come on.
Sure. Heal trigger, recover 1 damage.
Strong.
Damage check. Draw trigger. Power to Vanguard. I'll draw 1 card.
Sure. Okay.
Stand and draw. Activating right face skill. Look at the top 5 cards.
You're in grade 2.
Oh, you are correct. It is grade 1 or greater, or grade 1 or lower. My bad. I thought it was grade 2.
No worries.
We'll still call it here though.
Yeah, just make a body and start getting some early damage in.
And I will call a parting shade.
Wow, finds 3 parting shades. So strong.
Vanguard.
Columbard.
There's the Columbard.
1 damage.
We can start gaming.
Roll.
Defensive? No defensive.
I will attack with the Vanguard skill. Counterblast. Oh, sorry. 1 and actually we won't revive. We'll just.
There's no point. Yeah.
Stand. And draw. Then you know what? I think we'll read the top deck. Net Rose.
You got it.
Yeah, like if your opponent is now that you know your opponent is threatening Columbard ship things, might as well just go for it. Although her drop zone, like there's not much gas with V Rose. I think
one of them is a Guardian ticket.
I guess adding the Protect 1 is quite cool, but she needs the Beatrice. Yeah, exactly. The problem is like she's already given him a bunch of damage. Oh, she has the Beatrice. Never mind. She's just that good. But yeah, like if you've already given him like Counterblast to play with, then like he's gonna be like Obadiah play the game.
Yeah.
17 to that.
17 to Vanguard.
Is that a D bone or a V bone?
Damage check.
Can't see from here.
Bone.
I'm assuming V.
End of battle. This retires. I will swing Ghost Ship boosted. This is 42 to that.
Big number.
go to 34,000.
Ooh, 10 more.
34,000.
10 more.
Yep, and I will guard with a
Use a crit. Ooh.
ghosty, and also
Both of these retire.
Yep.
And I draw 1. Then swing, skill of Rose, swing of the crit, put this to soul, I draw a card. Then skill of Rose, counter blast 1. Think. Ship Bone. This is 18 to your 19.
Yeah, there's no point going for the Beatrice because it won't hit through the 10k from the heal.
So you revive.
So you might as well just save the soul.
Another 42.
42 plus triggers.
No
Sure. No trigger. No trigger.
Doesn't hit.
Then this is 42 to your Vanguard.
42. I will use a blitz order and put myself into 39,000. Then I'll intercept for 44,000.
Yep.
Sure.
Good use of that Guardian Shield.
Draw a card, and it's your turn.
Stand and draw.
All right. This Obadiah needs to put in a crazy amount of work here.
I will ride a Night Rose. Skill protect 1. I will stride.
Yep.
This guy's the dragon. Yep.
I am going into everyone's favorite.
Yippee!
Right. So
Crockett.
how much counterblast does Nate have here? 3 total.
Watermelon blitz order.
Yeah, 3 total.
Cards in time chain. It's draw, trigger, and bone.
Bone, draw, trigger, or face up currently.
So he can still Columbine for ship, find Grenache, Grenache, Beatrice, Storm. Jesse, could it be bad? Sack the parting shades to make a Jesse's could be also really good. But if you Jesse, you're not going for ship because you want to go Storm.
Let me be sure these are the 5 I want to call real quick. I'm just going to go and
No worries.
Grenache, Storm. Beatrice. What else would you want to get here? You've got Bones in rotation, you've got Columbine rotation, Greed Shade maybe? And Largolf maybe, but like you've got Greed Shade to return the heal. I don't know what in Largolf could add that'd be of value. I think like there's no reason not to go for Jesse, right? Right, and Largolf is restricted, I forgot.
Yes, these are the 5 I will put in the drop. I put Honolly.
I was going for Honolly, okay.
Photo, Grenache, Greed Shade, and Beer. Cool.
Correct.
Okay, yeah.
All 5 will hit the drop.
Is Forbidol that valuable here?
Before you
I guess like Forbidol finds the Storm plus Beatrice.
8, one of them being the Guardian ticket.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
So Grenache and Greed Shade. Oh, I guess Beatrice for Greed Shade, sure.
What do we call these two? Is the question.
I don't see why Beatrice. Surely just Grenache, right? Because you're going to Forbidol for Storm and Ship.
Call those two.
I guess he's like. I guess he like. I don't know.
All these two.
I just think you want to be drawing cards in this scenario. So like, not going for like repeat ships plus Jesse plus like lines. Yeah. Okay. So I'm on board with the Forbidol search.
We'll call these two out. We'll be Greed Shade and Grenache. Grenache will be hollowed. Effective Greed Shade. I'm going to pitch a Jesse.
Okay, Jesse was in hand. Fair.
Bone and a GB1 crit.
Sure.
Back with Forbidol.
Forbidol to hand. I'm gonna play Forbidol.
Yep. Storm and Skull Dragon feels kind of meh.
And we'll call that here.
Yeah.
And then I will call...
Or Beatrice. Okay, gets the second Beatrice in rotation.
there.
Sure.
That is all good.
Night Storm will be hollowed.
Yeah, of course.
Skill of Beatrice. I will Soul Blast one card. We're going to Soul Blast the Ghoul Dragon and resurrect one unit. We'll call
Crit? Yeah.
to do.
I mean, if you wanted to draw the card that way, surely Ghost Ship still would have been better, right? I mean, you still can. You can still call
Also cards in your hand while we're...
Beatrice can still Columbine out the Ghost Ship. I don't think it's... Oh, I forgot to re-rotate Sage's screen.
13, including 1 protect.
That's my bad.
13, including 1, so 12 and 1. Got it. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, the crit is fine. I just don't know. I just don't think it's good.
Go to combat. Front row has +5. I'll swing 17, man.
I don't think that... Does that Beatrice get 5? It didn't come off the Obadiah. It came off the Forbidol, right? Right? Oh, Crest. Sure.
I will take this. Crit trigger, pass my Vanguard.
Got it.
Yep, that's rough.
I will swing in at the Vanguard. This will be boosted. This will be 11, 16, 26,000 Vanguard.
It's not really. It's not that high a number. And like that's the thing. Sage only being on 1 damage means that she can afford to fish for defensives. And if she's fishing for defensives, like you're not exactly pushing anyway. So I think it is better to just try and draw cards and make advantage, right? Get the other Beatrice, sure. This Beatrice pulls out Skull Dragon, sure. Again, like...
Oh, it's okay. It's just a dice.
Nate could have drawn 2 extra cards here by going for Ghost Ships. And those numbers, like... Ghost Ships on their own would still be hitting over defensives, which I think is really valuable.
We'll call over top of him with...
Okay. Greed Shade to add back a heal?
Parting Shade. Skill of Greed Shade. We will pitch a Night Rose and mill 2 cards.
Sure.
And we will put this...
Sanctitude is pretty good as well. Okay.
Okay, so that's what? Heal one of the
heal an element card. Correct.
Yeah, to cope with that.
Yeah.
He gets +5. She has +5. Vanguard also has +5.
I don't know. Adding Sanctitude is still really good, though.
We're currently 23,000.
Yes.
I will swing in at the Vanguard. This is going to be 17 + 8, 25,000.
Thinking?
Yep.
How much the Greed Shade?
Greed Shade's currently 19.
I guess the argument to like not playing defensively is that there's a high chance that Sage is going to go to her own Obadiah next turn, but like she already has her Ghost Ship. She already has like a lot of pieces to go off with. So
sorry, that.
I think here, like, I think you're just trying to catch up on card economy more than anything else.
I think it's
For what it's worth, I still don't vibe with the Beatrice Call crit line. Like, sure, it's +1 soul and draw a card, but like at that point you're refunding the soul you used on the Beatrice.
Since he's so useful, I will not use his effect.
Awesome.
Because again, she's only a 2.
I
like
will swing in at the Vanguard.
This is one that she can afford to no guard, I think.
Into soul and gain +10,000 and draw 1 card. This is currently 28, 38, 43,000.
I mean, she either no guards or she PGs. And I think we're about to see the protect marker come down.
Gustin?
Yeah.
Discarding Rampage Shade. So Parting Shade, sorry.
Yeah, you're good. Triple drive. Tommy, V. Critical trigger?
Crit is okay.
Greed Shade.
Yep.
Last check. Critical trigger. All effects will go to Greed
Okay,
Shade.
that's pretty good. So that should be
39,000 Vanguard, 3 damage.
49, right?
I will go.
Oh no, 39. Yeah.
43. Sorry, 38, 43. But
Yep.
It's still enough.
Yeah, that defensive crit
And
coming in
end
for her
attack
is
each side.
huge.
And then I will resolve hollow and countercharge 2.
And how many cards are in your hand?
Hand 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, with 1 being a protect marker.
Yeah, 11's a lot, but it's not that much.
No CB face down, and how many cards inside?
There's currently 2 cards in Soul.
2 cards in Soul.
12 would have been a much better number. Like, I know he has the Night Rose to rewrite because he did reveal it.
Totally. Get another protect.
Oh, I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, with only 1 face-up damage, I think still straight up with Dire.
Yep.
Actually, let me just see how many pieces things are now.
Not that many.
I will discard the Tommy.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty set up. She just needs to like dig out the Grenache and the Storm. What a surprise!
We gotta stop copying each other. Come on, that's rude.
True. I'm just taking revenge for you copying my turn 1.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want the 6th card. Yeah, 4.
See, like, here's the difference. By staying low on damage, she's given herself the room to, like, threaten a bit more with the Skull Dragons. Push Nate's like 4 or 5 with a Bartholomew's a lot scarier and potentially even lethal. Like, whereas Sage being low, I think it almost, like, I don't want to badmouth Nate here, but I think he maybe got baited into being like, oh, I need to catch up on damage, I need to play aggressively, I need to do this, and this.
Tier, Honolly, Grenache, Storm, Dragon.
Yeah.
Got it.
Instead of going for the, oh, I want to draw cards with the
I always refer to it
line.
as tier for some reason.
That is a legally different card.
It sure is.
Well, while I'm here. Sure. Cards in your deck?
Cards in my deck. Currently 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12 currently.
12, okay.
Yeah, aggressive use of Greed Shade will do that to you.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Hollow.
And also, how many cards do you have in your hand currently?
I have 6.
6 with 2 being protect markers. Got it.
6 with 2 being protects, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then this is 38 to Vanguard.
38. Ooh, coming in swinging.
Because you're on 3, the threat of crits is too high, so now Nate has to guard this.
Go ahead and show you the protect marker.
Yeah.
And we will go ahead and discard a Night Rose.
Oh, I don't know about that. You kind of want to rewrite that for the soul of the protect, bro.
Vanguard. Critical trigger. So something in the way aspect. This is what? 14, 19, 29. If boosted, 40k. This one is the classic 26 plus 10, 36.
I think you just go all Night Storm, right?
All effects Storm.
Yeah.
Heal trigger.
Strong.
Howard Jesse.
Yeah. Power Jesse. Yep, you do not heal.
Like, the Jesse connecting is not that important. It's just
this is
countercharging for Night Storm.
To Vanguard.
39,000. Is this 2 damage or 1 damage?
1 damage. This is 36. This is 46 2 damage.
Correct. Okay, I just want to be sure.
No worries.
You definitely got this. You do not want to go to 5. No. Sorry, you take this one. You want to go to 4, guard the Night Storm. and then probably find a way to guard the dragon that comes out. Like, there's no way you take the Night Storm, I think. Or you guard this, guard the storm, and then take the dragon.
I will guard with a Rampage Head, going up to 28.
Yep.
38,000 with V Tommy, and then Intercept.
Yep,
with
that's
Green Shade,
fine.
Going up to 43.
Sure, so now it's 7 in hand.
Yeah.
Correct.
Cool. Retires, countercharge 1. This is 46 to your Vanguard, double crit.
Probably G-Guard here. The G-Guard takes you up to 37.
Guard.
Yep.
Is he gonna double G-Guard? Double G-Guard puts him up to 52, which is safe, but it's a big blow to his resources. He doesn't have any face-down damage to countercharge either, which is also, like, mega rough. We're just gonna Soul Blast 1? Yeah, I guess neg crit kind of works.
Oh, an Eclipse Dragon. I will mill 2 cards with him.
Oh,
Ooh, that's greedy.
2 Frankies.
Okay, good mill.
15 more.
33. Yep. And then I will guard with
Crestpower Unga. I agree. Crestpower Unga Bunga. So the
Then
flip Soul Blast 1 G-Guard probably would have been strong here, I think, rather than
my
the,
favorite ghost ship.
would have saved himself a
Got it.
15k shield in hand as well, I think. Right? Wait, what is it? Gain 5k for? Is it 5k for every 5 cards in drop? Oh no, choose 2 cards with different grades, cool them. What's the one that gains 5, like, the other one I'm thinking of? I know they probably don't play it. Well, what even is that other one? Is it Oriana? It is, no, Oriana's the new one that gives minus crit. Negro mode. Thank you. Oh no, it's just a 30k shield. Okay, so that wouldn't have been enough. So he needed to have gone into the minus crit one. But I don't know if he had 20 cards in drop, so I guess that's why he didn't. Yeah, makes a bit of sense.
34,
Wait.
45.
3 soul, Vanguard 4, 5, 6, 9. 9 plus 7, no, 9 plus 11 hand. It's 20. 20 plus 12 deck is... Okay, yeah, he did not have 20 cards. He did not have 20 cards in soul. In drop.
45 to Vanguard.
This one you
Yes.
take, I think.
And then you currently have... You now have 9 cards. You'll go to 10 cards in hand, 2 being protect markers.
Yes.
What's the new wording of Honolulu? I think it's opponent only, right? Or is it... One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did she counter blast for her own Honolulu? I missed that.
The battle scouts, CB1. I will call out my favorite ghost ship.
Is this battle 4? No, this is 5, right? Vanguard swing, 2 rear guards. Oh no, right, no, she didn't yeah, no.
My least favorite.
Yeah,
ghost
I
ship.
miscounted. I keep thinking there was a Beatrice in there somewhere, but there wasn't. Yeah.
45 to Vanguard,
Right,
one
that's
down.
on me.
45 to Vanguard.
Yes.
I'm so used to Obadiah's being 5 attack turns.
And then you currently have... You now have 9 cards. You'll go to 10 cards in hand, 2 being
Yeah.
protect markers.
Yes, that is correct.
I still think he goes to 4 damage here. Because then at 4 damage, 4 face-up damage, like, he's got 2 bones in his drop zone, like...
You're at 2 damage.
Nate can definitely go for, like, a full 7 or 8 swing, bad bounty. through Honolly.
Generation Guard.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which costs him 4 counterblast exactly.
Costs.
Yeah.
Getting rid of my GB1 crit.
Sure.
And flipping over Oriana.
Sure.
And getting crazy crest power.
Can't use the best flip fodder deep corpse. Terrible.
Wait, that is 4 counterblast, right?
I will call out
Rearguard,
a Night Star.
Rearguard, counterblast, Rearguard, Rearguard. Vanguard, counterblast, Vanguard, counterblast.
And a
Rearguard, okay.
I will take 1.
Oh, Jessie can countercharge 1, so yeah, counterblast, counterblast.
Power to Vanguard.
8 swings, yeah.
I drop. How many cards are in your hand and how many cards are in your drop zone?
4 cards in the hand.
But even if he does commit to that line, Sage is only on 2 damage. So she probably lives that combo, I think.
4, 5, 29 cards in my
It also doesn't help that with how it lines all lines up.
So this is
And Nate has to find a way to weave the Jessie in between like his other attacks. You can't lead with a Jessie countercharge,
end of turn.
which is really
Goes
unfortunate.
to G zone. These 2 retire, and this is your turn.
Correct. Stand and draw. I will ride Night Rose and get a Protect marker to my hand.
Okay, so is there a way that he can weave the Jessie in
I
between?
will stride.
Because otherwise, as far as I can tell, he has to Jessie off of the Night. Ooh, it's going for Bart. Okay.
Let's look at what we've got first.
1, 2, 3. Jessie is the third. Jessie has to be the third, annoyingly. Bart, counterblast 1, gives you 3 open. And Bart is the 4th swing. No, Bart's going to be the 5th swing. And then you have 1, 2, 3.
First, let us discard a Columbard.
But if you... No, because you counterblast all 3 swings. You can't afford to pay the second Night Storm.
And...
Could just go around to kill Honley? True. Yeah, I guess, yeah. That would make it a lot easier.
At the bottom of the deck. And revive Dragon.
But... Did I not disable this Nightbot filter? I did not.
Retire. Will I retire these?
Alright. That's on me.
No, there's no reason to. I will.
But the problem with relying on Ghoul Dragon to wipe the Honolly is that she now has Peachon to defend against it. So you realistically wanted to do it in the main phase, right? You want to do it now before attacking.
And yeah, we'll go ahead and attack. I'll Soul Blast 1 and retire this booster. And I will retire your Honolly. This will be 34,000 Vanguard. If you guard from hand, you guard with 3 cards.
Yes.
But then if you had access to the Ghoul Dragon line, surely... Yeah, if he was going to do this, surely the bad bounty was still better, right? Because then you can go into what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 attacks. Without using full counterblast without fear of Honolly. So isn't... I guess the guard restrict 3 on a 10-card hand is a lot more brutal, but again, she's only on 2. Like, she can still guard 3 of these swings. 3 of your what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 swings, and still take 3. You have all power, I agree, but like, again, she's only on 2 damage. She can afford to take this, take one of the rear guard, take the Beatrice swing, drop 3 to guard the Vanguard.
Yes, 34,000.
And assuming no crits, like, try and guard the other two swings, and then just take the last one that comes out without the crit, right?
Correct. I will swing 37,000 boosted. This will be 45,000. Let me just make sure. 12, 20, yeah, 45,000.
I will take.
If your number is too big, the triple doesn't add much. No, it does. Like, if your number is big enough, the triple draw is huge because it disables PGs, basically.
Resolving that first, I will draw one card.
But, like, this is what, 5 G zones, so it's plus 25. So, yeah.
I will revive 3 units with different names.
Yeah, like, if you have enough crest, like Nate does, to get beyond, like, any number, any G-God number, then it is pretty huge. So, yeah, okay, I see the value in the triple door, but again, like... So, Sage guarded... she guarded this Ghoul Dragon swing, who was a number that I don't remember, but not relevant enough. Took the Beatrice... Will probably guard the Vanguard somehow, and then yeah, like Nate basically needs to hit like double crit here to really stand a chance of it because she still has enough cards in hand that after like she's got at least 6, maybe 7. So guarding the 6 out of 3, she's then like it's impossible for her to guard both of these unless she somehow like G-guards to -2 crit both of them somehow. Because if Nate hits a double crit and gives a crit to each of these rares, either of these will put her to 5, and then she's then forced to take the non-crit rare. So yeah, it's
okay. Do you have Nightstorm in your drop zone?
I do.
Sure, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
10k to Vanguard, so it's so 38, 38, 48, 58, 58, 63,000.
I will show you the funny card, don't worry.
Perfect, awesome. And then cards in hand after this?
And one the quest, I have 6 in hand.
16, okay.
okay. So that's 2 guards.
Colin board.
Crit.
Banshee.
Heal is live. Useful.
10k will go to
the Frank.
My French.
Yeah.
Second check. Oh, sorry, last check. Go shit.
Yeah.
No crit. Okay.
Sure.
So now she can afford to take both of these
I will
swings.
swing in with Dragon.
And then guard the last 3.
This is 1 damage, correct?
Yeah.
It is 1 damage.
Not even that, actually. Like.
Combat.
Okay.
Retires.
And then French makes a Nightstorm, so it's 1 Nightstorm and then 2 Counter. Yeah, after this, it's 3 more attacks, of which she can take 1
and call Nightstorm.
And guard
Nightstorm
2.
will be hollowed.
So I guess the 4th one is still unguardable unless she has double G guard. But these double G guard needs to be the minus crit swings.
So, this,
which is doable, but it is hard, especially because we haven't seen her greed shade any of them.
I will G guard.
And I don't think she's drive checked that many, but there's 1.
Ariana.
Yep.
Of Ariana. I think it's not going to deal damage right now.
Yeah.
I believe I have 20.
Correct.
I will just confirm. I have 22, so yeah, it won't deal damage.
Yeah.
Sounds good. I will attack the Vanguard with Nightstorm.
You know, I really like that plan. I'm going to do it again.
Nice.
There's the double G guard, yeah, so she's safe.
Cards in hand now?
Should be 5. Or 4? 4.
4. Okay.
Yeah, so she takes the Skull Dragon line and then guards whatever the last line is, which is probably Beatrice. The question is, like, does she have a way to maintain stride fodder?
Correct.
Because with Triple Door, she has to drop the whole hand to PG, like, whatever the card is. Unless the other 2 cards are enough to guard, which it won't be, because Beatrice is going to be what? 37? 37, yeah. which no, yeah, the Beatrice is going to be 37. The Beatrice is going to be 37, which 2 crits, 2 triggers guards. So yeah, she's fine. She just has to not discard for the protect. Yeah.
1 unit.
So she can still maintain stride fodder as well. V-turn probably kills. Probably.
Revive Beatrice.
Yeah, with only 5 cards in hand. I know he did heal though.
This one?
Like 4 cards and a G guard and 3, still kind of rough. Got to be skull, right? I mean, yes, but like she's gonna take the skull. Like she's always gonna take the skull and then guard the 37k Beatrice. There's an argument for him grabbing the Honolly or grabbing the Skull Dragon, just like to try and draw another PG. And again, this is assuming that she doesn't hard guard the Beatrice and then cannot stride Bartholomew herself. Honolly is fake since Pichan. Yeah. Yeah, but like, you have to remember, right? Assuming she hard guards the Beatrice, she'll only have 2 cards in hand after draw for turn. One of which may or may not be stride fodder. And so if she reanimates the Pichan, she's not reanimating anything else. Because there's only, like, she can only afford to bone once.
In drop, I have...
I think it was 23 at this point now.
23.
Yeah.
23 and drop.
And then even if she guards with all of that, it's almost impossible for her to get to 30 for the Bartholomew line herself. It's possible, but it's very hard. Like, if she drops all 5 cards from her hand that included the draw for turn, she goes up to 28.
I did not. I apologize. Yeah, there we go. Soul Blast.
And any soul blasting she does will also pull a card out of the drop zone.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
So there's no way of like.
I have to think about my current turn order.
She basically has to defensive heal on the 5th swing in order to get to 30.
2,
And even then,
4.
You should have to face a CV at this point.
Yes, I should. We will pass.
Okay, so he's going to go for his own Honolly.
Retires.
Draw.
Yeah.
Which I think is fine.
Hand size is 5.
5. One of them being protect.
Yes.
Negative 30 drop. No, I agree. I agree. Negative 30 and drop is bad.
I do that.
But yeah, pulling out the hot like I don't know, 6 cards, one of which is 5 cards, one of which is a heal and a Honolly, 3 damage. I don't know if he needed the Honolly. I think he was probably fine. Like, if he wanted to guarantee being fine, instead of the Honolly, he should have gone for a Greed Shade to A, have a 5k intercept, or a 10k intercept, actually. Does Greed Shade gain shield? I think he does, right?
This.
I think Greed Shade gains shield. He does not, okay. So you have a 5k intercept, and you turn one of your low shield cards into another heal card, which to me is, like, crazy valuable.
Alright, I guess we get extra body there. Yeah. I will ride. Into,
probably bad bounty?
Bad bounty?
Yeah.
Yep.
Because, like, Nate not going for the extra attack
then
means that Sage now has the extra 2 cards in hand to activate all the bones in the world. So she can bone Pichan, turn off the Honolly, and then still bone to make a board out of, like, thin air. Which is really strong.
I will call Beatrice. Then I will Soul Blast 1. And I will call Pichan here.
Okay.
Your Honolly no longer has effects this time.
Okay.
Then I will retire 2. For
Jesse.
Jesus Christ the Ghosty.
Yep. Still has access to the second bone, which you can use to pull out the Night Storm. Or just Columbine as well. That works.
Yeah. Just a shock. I'm not using Skill of Columbine, by the way.
Okay. Just wants the body, I guess.
Sorry, I discarded for the bone, but I never actually put it on the bottom of the deck. I'm going to do that. Then, yeah.
Just burn again.
Call down Rampage Shade. Thinking if there's anything else I like to do on this line. Yeah. Okay, so swing. And I will boost. This is 28, 32, 42, 52, 57 triple.
57 triple drive.
Protect marker. Discard for the protect marker. Heal.
Okay.
2 cards left in hand. No guard is risky.
No trigger. Draw trigger.
Okay, he's fine.
To Columbine, and I will draw a card. Blood check. No trigger.
Alright, he's totally fine.
Yep.
It is a draw trigger.
Defensive is huge. Defensive draw is great as well, because now he knows he's not going to drive check the draw and deck himself out.
Then
now he can really plan properly for a good kill turn.
Yep. End of battle, I will CB1. Discarding Riveting Franch, Riveting Franch, Riveting Franch.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Playing Balatropy like.
This returns to G-Zone. I rewrite into Rose.
That's the other thing about
gain a protect marker.
Bad Bounty over the Bartholomew and Sagram's turn. His crest scaling would have gone even crazier. And I think he definitely would have been able to kill her through like all those attacks.
39,
like so many more attacks with a huge amount of crest scaling. Like she would only have had so many like all of those attacks would have either requested G guard or PG or more than triple daughter guard anyway. And if you're swinging for just more attacks outright, then even if she PGs those, she still like it's overall more cards out of hand. I think that's the huge differentiating factor there. Because he's low enough now that, like, sure, even if he survives this, he can, like... I don't know if he can... Double Negrobone.
I'll take this. Damage.
So he's going to take that, draw for turn, yeah.
Draw trigger?
That's really bad. Okay, now she just passes.
We have one card in deck, right?
I do.
That's... yeah, when you're...
Draw. So counter charge, and then I'll pass turn?
Yeah, when your deck is that low, you should have just gone for it. Oof. I think that was a pretty good game for both of them. Like, yeah, there were a lot of different options they could have taken at any given point in time. I don't want to say that Nate was in the lead there, but he was in a fairly good position. Like, you know, she gives you the ride up. You get the first Obadiah. You need to aggro from... Yes, I agree, but like... I think that was hard to do, considering the early game they both had. But the point is that he had way more, like, he had 2 to 3 counterblasts going into his stride. So he had more to do, which means that he had more room to aggro and push her up. So theoretically, it was possible for him to win on his second stride, right? That is my stance. That is my belief. So knowing that he could have won on his second stride, that's why, like, surely the Bad Bounty was better than the Bartholomew. Like, 10 cards in hand. Okay. 10 cards in hand, of which 2 are protects, 2 discard materials for the protects. That leaves 6 other cards left over. We know that 2 of them were G guards. So that's 4 attacks. That's 4 attacks that turn, like, nullified. So Sage has 4 other cards left with which to live a Bad Bounty turn. And we know that he had the Ghoul Dragon to deal with the Hodney, so that was never the issue. So... And she's on 2 damage. So, assuming you don't drive check any crits, which he didn't, things could have changed, like, you know, because he had more extra drive checks. You have to go through 2 PGs, 2 G guards worth of cards, and then 4 cards worth of shield, which let's say is like 2, maybe 3 attacks at the absolute most, right? 3 attacks max. That is 7, plus 4 is 11 swings. 11 swings is barely doable on a Bad Bounty turn. And if he had gone up to 4 damage or 5, he could have done that. Because it would have been Rearguard swing, Franch swing, Storm swing, Beatrice swing, Body swing, Vanguard swing, 2, 3, 4, Jesse, 3, and then only 2 more. Like, okay, it would have been exactly 11. So any crit would have just got him the win there. If she hits defensives, no, because like, look, he had 5 face-up damage. Like, the smallest swing coming in there, was still 34. Like, 2 defensives turns that off, maybe. But 1 defensive is still at least a 15k shield. Which again, after PGs and G guards, she only has 4 cards left to guard that with. So that's 4 15ks you're saying that she needs to have to survive the whole turn without drive checking crits. Yeah, if she hits 2 defensives in the 4 chances. Yes, I agree. Like, I get what you mean, and you are correct in that regard. But the point is, I think the thing as well is that he probably, I think Sagrin probably should have counted the cards he had in deck before striding. Because if he knows that he's that low, like 12, like, factoring in drive checks, factoring in damage, factoring in mills, factoring in the fact that he does play draw PGs that he knows he plays, he has to play around decking out. Like, that's a thing. And sure, Bad Bounty takes 5 cards out of your deck, like 5 triggers, minus the draws. Like, the chance of winning there, I think, makes it worthwhile. Whereas with the Bartholomew turn, like, even if he had not gone for the Honley and gone for the max number of attacks on the Bartholomew turn, like, she still could have taken 1 and still would have had enough cards in hand to guard everything to survive. If he hadn't done the second Greed Shade. No, he needed the second Greed Shade. Because the second Greed Shade is what got him that second G guard, which is what got him to flip so much G face up. Otherwise, like, if he hadn't have done that, he would have been forced to G guard into the Oriana on the first G guard. So he'd be 1 less face up G zone, so 5k less crest power, and he'd be on 5 instead of 4. Which, sure, it's more like that extra counterblast lets him extend a little bit further and get more attacks in, but yeah, I don't know. It's a little bit rough. Anyway, yeah, like standard Grand Blue Mirror. So yeah, unfortunately, Will did not send me the Kuro VOD, so I do not have access to that. But let's see. Let me find, what other VODs do we have? We have a lot of other VODs, like, from a lot of people. What other interesting matchups did we have this week? Let's see. Do I have the Windley versus Berry VOD? I do have the Windley versus Berry VOD. Let's watch that instead.
Alright, ready?
Yep, stand up, Van.
Stand up.
Draw for turn. I'm going to discard High Five and ride.
Yep.
Willista, pass.
Draw for turn. I'm going to
Alright.
discard your Ward on.
Probably Liskefell.
2, 1.
You know what? I'm actually going to look it up this time.
Rest, make it.
Yeah, it is Liskefell versus Shiranui.
And then I draw 1 from Crest and 1 from Go second.
Is that a Wardon he discarded? Strong discard. Not the best, not a Farhart, but, you know, we'll take it.
For 21.
No guard.
Heal.
Front.
Just deciding on Shenri.
Yeah. I already drew for turn. For
Yeah, it's fine. I'll do Shenri. Draw.
turn
Alright.
3. Discard heal, ride. Effects. We'll put this grade 1 to soul. Search for gem. Add gem to hand.
Yep. This card's so expensive. I'm looking to buy one in Europe and it's like 30 euros on.
I bought this for $15 US. Life is good.
I'm very jealous.
Is it actually?
I'll play gem. Draw 2 cards.
What is it even called?
Fortunately, not much else we do. Just 15 Van.
Illumerays, right? Yeah.
OC.
15.
15? Oh, yeah. I guess
There is exactly one for sale in Europe, and it's 30 euros from Greece. Jesus Christ.
No, I'll take this one. Oh, God.
No trigger?
Ooh, okay, while I was looking that up,
18.
no... Oh, what's the name? No Strager from
I'll
Berry.
Soul Blast 1 and bounce.
Yes.
Pass.
Stand and draw.
So very good for Michael there. No Strager.
I'm just charge 3. I'm going to discard a
Farhat? No Farhat. Very sad. Genkai.
I will call
Ford?
Shenri. I'll swing 23.
Shenri is live, but yeah. I guess I have to remember that Michael's build of Shiranui is a lot more defensive, and he is slightly frozen. Yes. Let's give that a minute. Is he? Oh, there we go. He's back.
Okay.
Checks the
your camera
Farhat.
froze for a second. Yeah, hi.
All right.
No trigger?
That was my drive check.
Yeah, cool.
I might set the speed to a little bit higher though, just to.
And then Shenri. Draw 1, and you'll move.
Yep, stand and draw. I'm going to charge 3 energy and remove 3 energy by discarding Pressia.
Yep.
Draw a card off Pressia.
He's on 3 soul right now. It looks like no, 4 soul I think, because he's yeah. It should be 3.
I'm going to activate High 5, drawing a card and calling a card from hand. Kind of sucks, but we'll do it. Call. This gets 5k. Effect.
Yep.
Lost 1.
I'll add this grade 1 from soul to hand, and I'll choose a soul charge. Soul charge Strega, unfortunate.
That is unfortunate.
Call. And.
I mean, he can still get to 6, I think, right? He just needs to commit 1 more body.
Battle phase. 15.
Okay, so this restuns. Vanguard. I'm not divine skill yet. That's the thing.
Yeah, I can't divine skill unless you're grade 3.
I'll take this one. 1 damage.
No defensive.
26 fan.
I'll take this one as well. Generally.
I'll swing Vanguard, EB3. I'll suck in this column. Gets plus 10k and plus 1 drive check. I'll give 5k off the high 5 red text to my rear guard. I'll CB1 to restand the rear guard. And then the grade 1 effect, I'll draw a card and countercharge.
Yep.
So 23, triple drive. Well, twin drive, drive plus 1. To
That's the 5k from itself and the 5k from the
High
grade.
5.
Yep, that was it. I will discard this one.
Yep.
Discard a trigger.
Yep, first check. Fire regardless, second check. Front trigger, 10k front. Third check,
Crit.
all fixed rear
Oh,
guard.
there's the crit.
Yep.
So now he's
This
forced
one?
to guard
It's
this.
going to be 18, 28, 38, 48 with a crit, yeah.
That's a lot. 105 player locals? Jesus Christ, what prizes were you giving away?
Eureka effect. Bouncing back this pastor.
Stand and draw.
105 players like a European BCS, bro.
I'll energy blast 3 anyway, so I'll discard this to ride up. So I draw 1 from the dragon. I'll energy blast 3, remove the ward on.
To get the dragon back in stride and draw another card.
Bounces
Yep.
back to my hand.
I love generic stride lines.
Soul charge 1, and then I can choose a card from your drop and call it. We'll call the cycler.
Yep. Big body.
Wherever you want.
Yep. Doesn't really matter. It's an
I will
interceptor, I guess.
stride. So I draw 1 again from the dragon.
And then on stride,
Skill. I dominate the cycler.
19 van.
And I will swing at the Vanguard for 19.
Thinking.
Yep.
How
think you-
likely can I lift this turn?
You're on 2. I'd risk the no guard here and fish for a defensive, because then that turns off the dominate swing, which is really cool.
Yeah, we'll do that. No trigger?
No trigger, unfortunate.
I will do Vanguard skill, counter blast 1.
Yep. Kill it before it can intercept.
What?
Yep.
Accommodate again, swing at Vanguard again. I will give it 10k with Genkai, so this is 29.
No trigger.
That one I probably would have tried to guard. Because the defensive there like doesn't turn anything off. Because Genkai is like 15 plus boost. He's got like probably some sort of restander.
11.
Okay.
Now you're basically forced to guard his whole turn, every other attack, which is a little bit rough. Oh no, never mind.
I will.
He has no other bodies. Holy shit! What a brick.
Discard high 5.
Okay, that's really good. That's really good for Barry. You love seeing no other bodies.
Restander heal.
Crit and heal. Good triggers. Heal's not live.
35, crit 2.
I guess that's the argument for taking the dominate swing to turn off that defensive heal. I do respect that.
Stand and draw. Charge 3. Cards in hand.
9.
For Sunrise, draw.
Don't know if you can go for the kill this time, but he can definitely stabilize and just rip all those cards out of Michael's hand.
All effect. CB1. Choose a card from soul added to hand.
Pull out the countercharger, I'm assuming.
Thinking on what to add. Well, add Strega to hand. I'll choose not to soul church.
Ah. 2, 3, 4, 5. Strega to 4.
Play high 5 from drop zone. Draw a card. Call a card from hand.
Winner gets a secret rare of their choice in 2 boxes. Holy shit, what a great locals. That's crazy. Are you sure that's a locals and not like some special event? That's crazy, bro.
Call.
Whoop, finds another restander, which is good.
I will activate Fire Regalas from hand. Top 5. Call this.
Finds a countercharger anyway. Strong. No, should have just swung at Yuka to clear board. Yeah, that's. I think that's also really strong.
I've just kind of gotten the moment. Do you want me to do the 1-2-3 cut?
It's fine.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, I agree. Actually, swinging at Yuka was really strong
this is
there.
going to be 48 to Vanguard.
Wait, I think. I don't know. I think he has to be on the on stride, right? Because I don't think Mag and Tenbu can swing at Van. Oh no, Mag and Tenbu can swing at other rear. Okay, never mind.
So, 1 restander.
I guess the argument is that when your opponent doesn't hit the defensive on that first, like, on stride dominate, that gives you the chance to, like, really push for it.
2 Vanguard.
But at the same time, if Michael knew that his hand was weak and he wasn't making any other board to push with, yeah. The argument is that, like, because this is the defensive build of Shiranui, that plays like 4 defensing raw and like all those other good cards, he was gonna try to live, I think is the argument. But you are dealing with Persona Ride, Liskefel, which is
yes,
quite enough.
Vanguard will get a crit when it restands.
Yes.
How much again, sorry?
48.
0 rares after double Shenry and Stride Dragon. I know,
I
right?
have 1 open TV right now. This grade
And Farheart on grade 2 earlier. So Michael drew like 6 extra cards throughout like his early game and still couldn't make a board.
Crit Parliament.
Defensive is strong. Really, really good here.
Effect, ED3. I'll suck in this column. Plus 10k, plus 1 drive. High 5 effect, I will give 5k to the rear guard. Grade 1 effect, I'll countercharge and draw. 33, triple drive in.
Okay. All hearts, energy plus 3.
Yep.
Roll 1 card.
Whoa, he's going for the hard guard here.
This is 28.
33. You want to get to at least 53 for it. 53 puts you on 2 part. No. 48 puts you on 2 pass.
Yeah, it's 1 per turn. But it keeps the power and the drive until end of turn, I should say.
Yes, so it'll be 1 drive.
Yeah.
58 puts you on 3 pass, but that's super hard.
3 to pass.
3 to pass.
53, 58.
Yeah.
First check, no trigger. Second check, no trigger. Third check, no trigger.
Yeah, 2 to pass would have been safe, I think.
Sounds about right. CB1 restand. This will swing for 30 to Vanguard.
Is the restand once per turn? Where's mine? Where is mine? Have I lost my VPL? No, here it is. I think the restand is once per turn, right? Yeah. Huh. Surprised he then didn't go for the Vanguard swing to fish for one more trigger in that case. And then not boosting with Yuika. Because he's already hit the 6 soul threshold, so now like his soul doesn't matter, right? This is 20, 30, 40?
And then how much?
That's first swing with that rear guard.
Sorry, this is
You're
30
right, it is the first swing with that rear guard.
On restand, it'll be 53 because it gets 10k on restand.
Alright, thank you. I'll intercept.
Yeah, he swung rear van. Yep,
Vanguard swing.
yep.
On attack, CP1, restand. And then grade 1 effect, I'll Soul Blast 2 to give the booster 10k. So this is 38, 48, 48, 56 to Vanguard, 1 drive with a crit.
And then the other side, once again, is 53.
53.
1 damage. And then, yeah, 1 drive.
So this is OT.
Hoping for no crit is tough? I don't think so. Because it's 1 drive.
Heal trigger, all effects
Yeah.
rear guard, heal 1.
Heals live, and then you can just take the 5th
53
damage.
Vanguard,
1 damage.
1
Yeah.
damage.
Oof.
So last one, bounce.
Second Sekier is, yeah, losing the other Sekier is not great, though.
Enjoy. Here's your charge 3.
Surely.
Ride phase, I will call the cycle from your drop zone again.
Sure.
Actually, sorry, the ride line is the grade 2 in there.
Yep, no worries.
I'll call the ride line, please. And then I will stride.
Yeah. Damaging the Shonui, not finding a way to get another one, so no Oboro is also
I will draw 1.
not ideal.
And then my stride skill, I will dominate the grade 2 and swing at Vanguard for 19.
This is where he gets the defensive. I feel it, Berry. I can feel it in my bones. This would be such a good defensive to hit.
Guard 5.
Nope, he's going to guard it.
And then I will do
Which I guess makes sense, because you're 18 against 19,
and
like...
I will swing at...
Yeah, they're way easier to guard, that's fair.
Guard 5.
Yep, and then the root fires, yeah. Heart in hand, please.
10, 12.
Jesus Christ. So many draws.
For these 2.
Oh, he has double Sekier anyway.
Crest. So I swing Vanguard, 25.
Oh.
Cards in hand.
6, I think. 5.
That's not a lot. $15 guard, 15 guard. Pray to God the Vanguard swing somehow, and then try and like take one of the
Yes, 1 in drop.
take one of the crit rares and try and guard the other crit rare, assuming your opponent double crits you. That's kind of rough.
No trigger.
Okay,
25.
Heal trigger.
nice.
Yep. Swing Vanguard.
PG?
Activate both effects to Soul Blast 2. I draw 2 and they both get 10k.
Yep. I'll just give you sync.
Yep.
Yep. So,
Now you have to hope for no double crit here.
front.
Rough.
Fencing Raw PG.
Okay, no crit is good. But these are still really hard to guard.
48.
And 45.
35. Yep. 5
48.
more. Yep. Okay.
I'll pass turn.
Stand and draw.
Losing the counter charges. Not ideal, but he should be fine.
Persona ride. Draw.
Finds the second persona ride.
Call.
Yeah. You make any more bodies?
Call effects. I will CB1.
Ooh.
Give 5k to this. Bounces at end of turn.
Yes.
Call.
Aren't you already bouncing it with
I have
Yuika?
to try to kill you.
Shouldn't.
Call.
Oh, okay, sure. He's going for max. Sure, that's fair. If you're going to do that, yep. Understandable.
Call.
Yeah.
Battle face.
Straying as a body.
Because it was placed this turn, I'll CB1. Yeah, CB1 draw. This is going to be 10, 20 Persona Ride, 30 because effect, 43 to Vanguard.
I don't think Michael can guard this. It's just... It's like, what, 2 cards at least? Or like 20k shield plus intercept.
48.
Oof.
These two. This goes to Soul.
Vanguard Swing, EB3. I'll put these three. No, sorry, not Vanguard Swing.
Yeah, that was the last turn. You have to go with the rear guard now. It has to be.
No. What am I doing? This will swing for 10, 20, 30 to Vanguard.
Yep. $15k intercept. Yep.
Vanguard swings, EB3. I'll put 3 into Soul. Plus 15k, plus 1 drive. This is going to be 43 with a crit to Vanguard.
Doesn't want to keep the booster.
And countercharge, and then CB1 to restand this rear guard.
Surely keeping the booster is worth more in terms of numbers, right? Like, you don't need the soul anymore.
Go to defensing roll, give the effect to the restander.
It's 28.
So this is 23, 28, 58. There's 2 to pass.
2 to pass.
Yep.
First check, front trigger, 10k front row.
Nice.
Second check, third check crit, all fixed Vanguard.
Okay, yeah, he just breaks it.
Yep. 2 damage.
You can't boost, you're right.
And you have the PG in hand for this one.
Yeah. Alright, yeah. He just had to bank on the 2 to pass, and 2 to pass was broken. Yeah, I mean, that early game was really rough. There's not a lot you could have done there. I think, like, Berry seeing, like, multiple back-to-back Persona rides is rough. Like, and yeah, what? He saw, so... 1 Farheart, 2 Bleoberus, 2 Shenries, draw from going second. That's like 6 extra cards he saw, and the fact that he still couldn't make a board on first ride is like, it really does hurt. Should have boosted the first grade 2 to force more shield on that last turn and then restand. So it was what? It was 30k on its own, 48 with the booster, and then restands at 30. No, restands at 30. Did you high five? No, you didn't high five, so it would have restood at 30. And then, reswings at 30 plus triggers. What bats it back with Yuika? What about what back with Yuika? Two Farhearts? No, the second Farheart came. Sorry, second and third Farheart came after his first ride when he guarded the Divine Skill turn. Right, yeah. So it would have been 48, 40 plus triggers. No, yeah, you're right. Because you saw him drive check a PG, you knew he had the PG in hand, so he was always going to PG one of those swings. Yeah, that's totally fair as well. Because, like... So then shouldn't Michael have... Well, no, because actually, I think not... Wait, no, because not... No, not boosting is correct. Because he only had, like, okay, you don't know that he only has 1 PG, but you've only seen 1 PG. So by not boosting, you make that restand column, what is it? 58k plus. And 58k plus is... 58k plus is 3 triggers to guard. So by not boosting, you're forcing him to save his PG for the second swing, and by forcing him to save his PG for the restand column, that is what forced him to give you that too. Because, like, we saw yeah, exactly. So you know of 1, you don't know about the second. So if you play that he doesn't have a second, if you had just boosted the first time and he hard guards it, he could then afford to PG your Vanguard, and then you restand like 50, maybe 60 if you hit the double trigger, which you did, so it didn't matter in the end, but like 60, like 58 and 60 is still 3 triggers to guard, because it puts him at 63 with 3 45ks. No. Puts him on 50. No, yeah, no, my maths is wrong. Never mind. My maths is wrong. For some reason, I thought 3 15s was enough to guard 58. So, yeah, don't worry about it. Okay. You were right. I was like, yeah, he can guard the restand regardless with 3 cards. So he can then just always save PG for Vanguard and then survive. But yeah. It works out the same, I think. Because he didn't have the second one. Which, again, like... playing around the second PG is kind of irrelevant, because even if he has it at that point, he's starting his next turn with 1 card in hand. So that's like at most 3, maybe 4 attacks if he gets really lucky. So I think you are fine regardless. Alright. Sorry to keep everyone waiting. I think going forward, starting from next week, starting from week 3 onwards, I will be doing pairings first, just so people can start scheduling and playing their games before we do VOD reveals. That way, rather than just wasting our time, well, not wasting time, like, instead of spending a bunch of time on VOD reveals, we'll be able to maybe get some live games in between. That's, yeah. Anyway. Week 2. There we go. All the pairings are now live. I will add everyone to check. Are now live on the sheet. On the spreadsheet. Please check and schedule with your opponent. Deadline for results is generate timestamp. This Saturday. To follow our custom ban list for both formats. Oh, did I not pin it in announcements? Oh, that okay. That's on me. Let me pin this. Reply. Pinned and replied to. Yeah. Alright. There we go. So, did we have any interesting matchups as a result of this? Oh, Hunter Surge versus Bailey could be cool. Anything else? Chang, Trezev could be cool. This is gonna be a hilarious meme game, so that's, yeah, we'll take that one. Anything else? MS Naps. Oh yeah, another. We'll take another locals. Another friend kill. Kenzio and Sage. Some high quality gameplay probably there. Crimson. The cookie match, hell yeah. Bro. Shout out to like last VPL season 1, where at least every single week we had a live at Darksphere game. Unfortunately, not happening this time around, but I will take as many live in-person games as I can get. They're always fun to see. Anything else? Smash Cheyenne. Will Styles, Romain Blue Cat. Some of these might be cool. Maybe. Blame Andre for doing A-levels, cringe as fuck. Yeah. Okay. But here's the thing, right? Surely, Andre, you can make one time to get this in person. Callum will go out of his way to come to Darksphere if you can find time like this Saturday. Please. Just call off work, bro. Just call sick. We're missing locals to go to BSF. We'll play remote. Oh, sad. Fine. Fine. Or Brotherhood? I mean, results are technically due on Saturday evening, but I make the exception. You work Sundays? Cringe! Cringe, you work Sundays! Cringe! Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh well, whatever. Anyway, that's gonna be... There's week 2 pairings, there's our recap. And, because I now have Nightbot, I can do... What's the Nightbot command? Command... Giveaways. Active chatters. Why is there only one entry? Hello? Oh, because he's the only one actually chatting. Right, let me... Oh, this is so annoying. Hello? Oh, it's because... Okay, hang on. God damn it. Nightbot is not that smart. Great, okay. In that case, we have to go back to the good old-fashioned users in chat. Copy everyone that's not me or Nightbot. I don't know why it does all these extra blank names. Anyway. Oh wow! Not rigged. Alright. Nightbot is not smart enough to do what I want it to do, so... Yeah. Where's that fucking link? I am sending you a link. Do not send it to anyone else. Blah blah blah. Fill it in. Let Nick know and he can just give it to you in person, or you can like find time to get it off him instead of him having to post it. Pack singular. Pack singular, bro. Stingy? Hey, tell Nick, not me. He's the one who decided. Alright? Anyway, yeah, like... You figure it out. It's between you and Nick now. I've done my part. Alright? Okay. That is gonna be it for this week. When am I next off? What's my schedule look like? I am off on Monday and working late the whole rest of the week. So if there is gonna be an impromptu, like, random live game stream, it will be tomorrow night. If there's one at all. Otherwise, I'll see everyone next week on Sunday. Have a lovely evening. Take care. Love you all. Goodbye. Good night.